Hi.
Hi.
Hello, this is Mike from New West KnifeWorks. I'm here at my parents' house in Westerville, Ohio with my mom, Carol Milligan, also known as Cookie Milligan. And she's going to talk to us today about her incredible herb garden. Growing up as a kid, we always had wonderful herbs. Fresh herbs. I remember we had a whole hillside covered in mint, and every day on the way to school I would take a leaf and chew on one of those mint leaves. So now my mom is going to tell you about this beautiful herb garden.
Hi. Welcome to my herb garden. The herb garden used to be in the ground, but we acquired two puppies and they decided to use my herb garden as a bathroom. So my husband built me these wonderful raised herb boxes. So no longer can the groundhogs eat them or the bunnies, and I don't have to lean over to do the weeding. Let me tell you about my herbs. I have sage here. It's a perennial. Most of them are perennials, with the exception of the basil and the parsley. So this is sage, and depending upon how the winter is here in Ohio, it will make it through the winter, and it will stay fresh up till Thanksgiving. I can come out and cut fresh herbs for Thanksgiving. We have rosemary. Now it won't make it through the winter. Oregano will come back. I have spicy and regular. Over here I have a whole thing full of thyme, and that box over there is mint. You have to keep your mint separated because it'll just take over. I have spearmint and peppermint and curly mint and apple mint and pineapple mint, and basil. I used to have this whole section right here full of basil, but I decided to try growing lettuce this time.
Did that work, or?
Oh yeah, the basil was great, and I love basil. I love to smell it. I make pesto and freeze it. And actually, when there were little kids around, I loved to take them through the herb garden, give them a leaf, tell them to break it, and smell it. And
I remember.
And they loved that because they had no idea.
Yeah.
That's how food is flavored. I don't have any little kids to do that anymore. So anyway, what do I use them for? The sage, the thyme, the chives make a great base to roast your chicken on. I like to spatchcock my chicken, which means cutting out the backbone so that it lays down flat in the pan. So you can put these underneath. Maybe you're just in the mood for a basil lemon chicken. So you can chop up some basil and push it under the skin. And it can be the whole chicken or chicken breasts or whatever pieces you like. I love chives and tarragon with eggs. It's delicious. Or chives and sage with eggs. It's delicious. Or rosemary, depending upon your mood. I love the mint in iced green tea. It's great. Let's see. It's nice to always have some parsley because the recipe says, let's have 2 tablespoons of parsley. You don't want to go out to the store and buy a bunch of parsley. So you can just come out and get 2 tablespoons.
Plus it tastes better. It's fresh.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And these are all good in salads. Chop them up, put them in a salad.
And do you have to have some special recipe or something, or you just put them in as you like them?
Just put them in.
I think that's very liberating to know that you can just put stuff in,
Right.
instead of having to have a specific recipe.
And you can dry it and use it all winter long. That's great too.
How do you do that?
Well, your brother Corey just lays them on a big platter and lets them dry, and he uses them so much that they're dry. Or you can cut them and hang them up, tie them together and hang them upside down somewhere to dry.
I see. Well, I'm starting to get very hungry from all that description, so I wonder if you might make me some of those tasty eggs that you do with some greens and all those herbs.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm hungry too.
Okay. Thank you, Mom.